If you're struggling to scale your brand right now, or your ads are unprofitable, or you're really struggling with your strategy, watch this video. This client came to us late last year, and in the 2 months before we partnered, they generated 85k in revenue, which is 52% down from the previous period, and they were spending 24% of their revenue on ads. Their Meta ads also weren't generating a profitable enough return on ad spend to be sustainable, and they were spending around 10k per month on the Meta ads. Now, if I fast forward to this year to date, where we've been partnered the whole time, you can see they've generated 662k in revenue, 45% up from the previous period, and we've actually improved their MER down from 24% to 16%. In addition to that, their return on ad spend is much more profitable now at a 3.5 linear paid ROAS across the ad platforms. So how has this client gone essentially from losing money on Facebook ads, spending a huge portion of their revenue on ads, to massively scaling their brand and improving their efficiency and profitability while they're at it? Now, when this client came to us late last year, they were in a sticky position with their Facebook ads because they weren't working, but they didn't know why. When I looked into the ad account, things were rosy in August, but this is because this was their peak selling season. And essentially the ads were just riding off the success of their brand. But the problem is that when your ad account isn't set up sustainably or with evergreenness, then when you go out of that peak selling period, performance just falls off a cliff. And that is exactly what happened to this client, because they didn't have the foundations laid in place to sustain performance outside of their peak month. So the first thing that we did with this client is we went through a really rigorous testing period. We went through so many different creative concepts, angles, messaging. We marketed products that they'd never even marketed before in ads. And what that allowed us to do was really quickly identify the winning angles that really resonated with their target customer. And that allowed us to then scale the ad account much more profitably. Because when this client came to us previously, they were just running really basic ads, so just website images or raw videos with the same really small copy. And there was nothing to really entice the customer over to their website. So in essence, they weren't optimally using their ad spend. Now, the second thing is this client had never ran Google ads. So what that meant is that even if someone saw a Facebook ad and then they Googled this product category, that their competitors were coming up first, resulting in them losing market share and customers. So by launching this complementary platform, we all of a sudden were able to capture a lot of demand and compete a lot better in the Google space. This two together created an omni-channel, much more efficient ad strategy, and has allowed this client to scale massively to even last month hitting 148k in revenue and spending 14% MER to do so. So if your brand right now is struggling with performance, you're struggling to scale, or you feel like your ads just aren't performing optimally, and you want to work with a team who knows exactly how to troubleshoot ad account and create success, just like we did with this client, then just DM me the word scale. We'll hop on a discovery call, audit what you've got set up currently, go through some optimization on how we can support you to do this.